Namaskar, welcome to eLearners Hub. You're watching cloud computing tutorials. In this video, we will see the demonstration of implementing IaaS using VMware ESXi server. In the previous video, we saw how to install VMware Workstation, and now in this video, we will create a virtual machine for VMware ESXi server, and also we will install VMware ESXi. So let's jump to the demonstration. So after installing VMware Workstation, when you open VMware Workstation, you will see this screen. This is the initial screen. So you can start VMware Workstation by typing in VMware Workstation, and when you click on this icon, you will see this window. So this is the initial window of VMware Workstation. Now let's see how to create a virtual machine. So you can create a virtual machine from here, or you can go to File and create a virtual machine from here. So let's create a virtual machine. So it'll ask you what type of configuration do you want. Typical, that is what is the recommended. Settings will be done here. Then you have custom. So we'll take the custom one, click next. It shows you the hardware compatibility. So here we are not going to do anything. This is the configuration. This is the maximum resources that we can utilize for a virtual machine. Then click next. So whether you want to install the image, so you want to select the installer image. So here we are not going to do this. So we'll click on I will install the operating system later. Then click next. So what type of operating system we are going to install? The guest operating system. So now we are going to install VMware ESXi. So here we will select the VMware ESXi, and it will ask you which version are you installing. So we are installing 5.5 version, and we will select the 5.5 version here, 5.x version, that is up to any version. Then click next. You can name your virtual machine, so we'll keep the name as it is, and here you have to select the location. So where are you going to store this virtual machine? So this is very important. You need to select the location where you are going to store your virtual machine. So we click on browse and select the location. So I'll select the location as this, and here I'll create a new folder, and I'll mention the name VMware ESXi. Folder that we have created, and click on OK. So you can see the folder name is location. So the virtual machine with all its supporting files will get stored in this location. Then click next. So now it will ask you how many processors do you want to use. So we'll select number of processors 2 and number of cores per processors 1, and click on next. What is the amount of memory that you want to allot to this virtual machine? So now this is going to be our base virtual machine for virtualization. So we will use more memory here. So I'll use 6000, that is somewhere around 6 GB, and click next. So the network connection, it shows you what type of network connection you want to use. So you can go for a bridge network connection, network address translation, host only, or do not use the network connection. So we'll select the network address translation and click next. So here we need not change any settings. So it's let LSI logic. Click next. Again here it will be SCSI, that is recommended. Click next. Now here we are going to create a new virtual disk. So for our virtual machine we require a storage. So we create a virtual disk here. So click on next. So what is the amount of disk that you want to use? So we will specify say 80 GB. And how do you want to store your disk? Whether you want to store it as a single file or a multiple file. So we select as single file. So your entire disk will be of single file, otherwise it will split into multiple disks, multiple files. So we don't want that. So we select only as a single file, then click next. So this is the name of the disk file that gets created, so let it be as it is. We are not going to change it, and click next. Now one thing you have to do is you have to select the location. So again we select the location here, so where we had created the folder, so this is what is the location, and click on save. And click on save. So this is the location that we have provided for our virtual disk. Then click next, and it shows you the entire configuration of your virtual machine. So what is the name of your virtual machine, what is the location, version, operating system that you are using. So operating system here, it is VMware ESXi, then hard disk is 80 GB, memory is 6000 MB, memory adapter NAT. So you're using 2 CPU cores, DVD writer and other things. So this is how it shows you the summary of the systems that it has used for creating. Then finish. So now here you can see the virtual machine has been created, and this is the dashboard for this virtual machine. So you can power on the virtual machine by clicking on power on virtual machine, but now here we haven't yet provided the image file for the installation. So we require the software for installation. So we click on CD DVD here, and you'll see that here you have to select the ISO image. So we have the ISO image file here, so click on browse. So this is the ISO file that we are going to use for VMware ESXi. Then click on OK. So after assigning the ISO file, now we will start this virtual machine. So we click on power on this virtual machine. So now it will ask you from where you have to boot. So this is our installer ESXi 5.5.0, and click enter. We press enter, and now the installation process has started. So you can see the installation has started. This will take a while, so have patience till it gets installed. Now when you are using the mouse, when you click in the virtual machine area, you will see your mouse is disabled. Now you will not be able to see the cursor. So if you want to come out of this state, you will just simply press Alt and Control on your keyboard, and you will see your cursor appears. So in this area your cursor will not be visible. So this is the server. So here the cursor will not be visible, and we'll have to use the keyboard for firing the commands. So take care of this. If you click in this area, in the virtual machine area, then your mouse is not usable. If you want to use your mouse for selecting the window or doing any other operation, you can simply click Alt and Control on your keyboard, and then it will release the mouse. So in the server area your mouse is not activated. So here you can see the installation process is going on. So these are various modes in which you can view the window. So this is library mode, that is, it shows you the library, show or hide library. So if you click on this, the library will be removed. It shows you the library. Then you can remove the thumbnail, so you can see the thumbnail below, so what is going on. Then you can go to the full screen mode. So this is the full screen mode that shows you the entire screen. And if you want to come out of this, again there is the Alt Control keys on your keyboard and click on the full screen mode. This is the full screen mode icon. So to view the entire screen, you can click on the full screen mode icon. So now here, as I said, we won't be able to use the mouse, you'll have to use the keyboard. So enter to continue. For accept and continue, F11. On F11, press F11 on your keyboard, and it asks you where you want to continue installing. So this is the same location that we had selected, 80 GB of disk, and enter to continue. The keyboard layout is US default. Enter. It will ask you for the password. You can enter the password. Password has matched. Continue. So it says that the disk will be repartitioned. Escape F9 for back, F11 for install. So we will press F11. Now the final installation is going on. So after the installation, it will ask you to reboot. So reboot. And now the system is on. So in the next video we'll see the further settings of VMware ESXi. So this is how we install VMware ESXi server. So we have created a virtual machine of VMware ESXi server. So in the next video we'll see the further settings to be done for VMware ESXi server. So if you like the video, click on the like button and share your views and suggestions in the comment section below, and encourage us by subscribing to our channel, and please do not forget to click on the alert bell so that you can remain updated with all our upcoming videos on our channel. So see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Thank you.